Hey, what's good, family? So in this video, first let me explain. I'm having somewhat of a problem with my laptop. And if you found this video, most likely you're having the same issue. It's I have this MacBook Pro. It's a late 2013 model. I paid about $3,000 for this thing, very expensive. I like to keep it going because it's still a great computer. I do an incredible amount of work with it. So what's going on with it is the battery is swelling, it's expanding, exploding in slow motion. As you can see, the lid won't close. You can't press the mouse. And if I place it on the table, you can see it won't sit flat. It just rocks back and forth. So this is an expensive computer. It's out of warranty. So what I've decided to do is take matters into my own hands and try to fix it myself. I am not a technician by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm just gonna dive into this thing and do the best I can with it. So with that in mind, I ordered from Amazon.com, of course, this replacement battery. They say it will fit this model, and it comes with all the necessary tools needed for the procedure. So, without further ado, let's see what's in the box. Okay, as promised, this is the battery, apparently. It's made up of 6 sections, which is very strange indeed. And as promised, it comes with the necessary tools for these very strange and odd screws that the Apple hardware uses. So this thing disappointingly does not come with any instructions. So what I'm going to do is dive right in and just wing it. Now I'm going to open the case of my laptop. It's no longer under warranty, so there's no problem in voiding that. So I'm not sure which one of these screws. I'm not sure which one of these screwdrivers fits. Obviously not that one. Okay, here we go. Just the fact of loosening one of these screws, you can see how much pressure this case is under due to the exploding battery, the battery exploding in slow motion. Look at that. This thing just wants to burst out of here. I'm trying to think maybe. I think in doing this, make sure you don't lose your screws, put them in a secure place. Look how much pressure this case is under. Oh my God. Pretty sure Apple doesn't want you to see this. Okay, these screwdrivers have magnets on them, which is pretty handy. Oh my God, look how much pressure this thing is under. I can barely get the screw out of here. Try not to strip it. That would be a disaster. Okay, so far so bad. I have managed to strip that last screw. I cannot get it off, but I still think I'm going to be able to fix this. I just kind of, as you can see, just kind of twisted it to the side. I think I'm going to be able to still remove the battery. As you can see, my battery has swollen. It's exploding in slow motion. And I can see the inside of my computer. After 4 years of use, it looks not too bad, a little dirty. So I'm gonna take a little bit of compressed air, try to maybe clean these fans out, clean up a little bit of the dirt and the dust and the grime. And yeah, so let's see how this works. Yeah, look at that dust coming off of there. This says, warning, service only by an Apple authorized service provider. Risk of fire or burn if mishandled. Do not remove, disassemble, puncture, drop, crush, or expose to fire at temperatures above 100 degrees Celsius. All right, well, I'm about to break all those rules. I'm going to attempt to remove this. I believe this is the little, I'm not sure if you can see this, but the little thing that's connecting the battery. I believe. Moving a little bit fast. There's some more screws here, it looks like. Be very careful removing these. Do not want to strip them like I did the glued in here. It's basically gonna have to be ripped out. Using brute force. Just trying to be delicate with it. I don't know. I don't want to break anything. Okay, here we go. It's coming out, people. Oh boy. Alright, it's coming out. Using brute force here, people. Do not try this at home. Check this. success. Oh, I smell like some foul smell. I hope I didn't just ingest some cancer-causing carcinogenic dust. Anyway, so if you can see this, this is the old battery. It has swollen beyond recognition. These things don't last. They don't hold up. Yeah, so it was damaging the case of my laptop. I couldn't press the mouse. So yeah, I finally got it out, brute force. I'm gonna attempt to put the new one in. Hopefully I didn't damage my CPU or anything like that. So, or the mouse, damn, the mouse is right there. Gotta be careful. So yeah, here we go. Okay, people, so if you stuck with me this far, then I have to offer up somewhat of an apology. I was filming on my iPhone, and apparently the memory chip got full, and I didn't realize that it had stopped recording, so I wasn't able to capture the final moment when I was able to put the new battery back in. It was kind of self-explanatory. If you could take the old one out, you just reverse the procedure. Only thing you have to make sure that you line everything up before you press down to make it stick, and make sure you attach the connector where the battery connects to the motherboard securely. So yeah, apologies about that. But as you can see, I managed not to destroy my laptop. It still works. The mouse now works. I can actually click it with no problem. If you recall, I couldn't do that before. It sits flat on the table. It doesn't rock back and forth. I can close the lid now. And as you can see, it closes flat with no problems. So I would say that my mission here was successful. So if you're having this problem yourself, if your battery is exploding, swelling, you have three options. One, which is the most expensive, buy a new laptop, because I don't know how dangerous this is. I don't know how much longer I would have had until maybe my laptop caught on fire, it exploded. Don't know. But it doesn't seem safe. It seems like something that, I put it off for a long time, and I just figured, I had to do something about it. The second option is to take it to the Mac store. They would charge you at least $300, maybe more, to fix this. The third option, which I chose, which I think is the best, is do it yourself. I ordered my battery off of Amazon. I will list the vendor because I think he did an excellent job. He got it to me early. It came with everything that he said it would come with. It actually fit my model, so no problems there. It came with the tools. Only thing it did not come with was the instructions. But like I said, very easy to figure it out. You can do this on your own. So a couple of tips I'd like to pass on, lessons learned from my experience in doing this. The major mistake I made was I stripped the screws. So you got to be very, very careful about that. These screws are very tiny. Also, they can get lost. So make sure you can, got a little container to put them in. The one thing I would suggest is while you have your laptop open, go ahead and grab a can of compressed air and do a nice cleaning while you have the top open. Kill two birds with one stone, basically. But also, I want to caution you about when I pull my battery out, it seemed like this cloud of toxic dust was released into the atmosphere, and I breathed it in, and I'm still having this metallic taste in my mouth. So I'm hoping and praying that I didn't take 5 years off of my life just by changing my laptop battery. Other than that, I'd say this is a very simple procedure. Don't be afraid to tackle it. This was the cheapest way to get this fixed, and I don't have to wait days and days for Apple to fix it at the Genius bar. So yeah, I got this done. Didn't destroy the laptop. It's still working, and that's basically it. So yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to do this on your own. Don't be afraid to do it. Yeah, so that's it. If you don't know, now you know. Good luck.